What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the DMA channel here once again. Thank you for joining us once again for another GFUEL taste test review. So today we're going to be doing another blind taste test review that I have never tried before. This flavor did came out like a long time ago, which was probably, I think it was 4 years ago. So today, this is originally a collab flavor, but did get reskinned later on, and I do have the reskinned version of it. It does not have a partnership anymore with this flavor, but I have it right next to me, the juice flavor. Here it is. Here's the juice flavor. And if you guys want to know who collabed with this flavor, it was XQC originally. This was XQC's original flavor. It is a orange pineapple melon flavor. As you can see right there. There's a tub design. And I'll cut to a closer look at it right now. As you guys can see right here, here's a closer look at the juice tub right here. As you can see, it looks like it's a more of a jungle themed kind of tub. As you can see around it, there's like leaves around it. And you can see there's like probably known as the juice, which is probably this stuff in the middle. It's all pink. As you can see, it is an orange pineapple melon as it states. And I think on the original, when it used to be XQC's flavor, it used to be literally around right here. I think it used to be right there. I believe so. There might be a reference image around that corner, but it used to be XQC's flavor. So yeah, that's all the tub design is looking like up close. Jungle themed. So coming back to this flavor, it is going to be kind of a new kind of flavor type of mixture that I'm going to be tasting here today, because I really have never tried anything with orange related flavors. I really have never tasted anything that's orange related. I have had pineapple flavored GFUEL flavors mixed up, like I think it was Bahama. Was it Bahama? No, it was not Bahama. Maybe it could have been that flavor, Bahama Mama. That's what it's called. Miami Night possibly too, and then it was there was like a fruit punch flavor too. I think that included pineapple, and then the melon one I have tasted before. I think it was melon maroon, which was from our last video, which I kind of did with Miku's flavor, which I suppose it did say it was a melon flavor, but it was wrong for me because it was actually a watermelon strawberry flavor. So it could be kind of similar to that. But yeah, enough chit chatting with this one. And let's get on with the review here. Opening this tub and smelling and all that. So alright, as always, if I struggle with this, I'm gonna use a knife to cut it open. But as always, usually how you want to do it, like any other reviewers that I think do it, they just go around it with their nails and just hope for the best. If you have like sharp nails, this one gets easy. I do not have any sharp nails, as mine are freaking short as hell. So let's see if I can do it today. Hopefully I can, because I don't want to do another second-hand embarrassment. I think it's opening. Yes, I think it is opening. As you can see around there, yes. So I really don't know why XQC dropped the flavor or the partnership. I should say I'm not sure why he did. I don't know when the reskin happened, but all I know is that this was originally XQC's flavor. And I'm pretty sure it was a really positive flavor that a lot of people did enjoy. It was a fan favorite. Unfortunately, due to partnership deal, XQC couldn't do it. Almost there. Trying to think of anything else so I can maybe pass the time before I can open this. Yeah, I think that's really about it about this flavor. Okay, I'm gonna use a knife here real quick, guys. I do have my knife right here. I'm just gonna cut around the edges. This is kind of the method. Hopefully that should work. Yep, it did work. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Cool. At least that one wasn't as painful as the Miku one. The Miku one took me a while to open for this. So let's get on with it. I'll have the safety tub right here for filling it. Let's give it an open. Alright, awesome. Woo. Probably put the knife away. Alright. we have the juice here, powder form. We're gonna give it a sniff test, see how what it smells like. So this is supposedly orange pineapple melon. So let's see if I can get any of those exact flavors coming out from this powder tub. Hopefully. So here we go. Smells pretty tropical. I mean, this is definitely a tropical flavor. I could smell more of the orange. I could smell a lot more orange from this. Alright, yeah. So already coming from the powder itself, it does smell like it's more orange. It has a more of an orange smell. Potentially even maybe a melon kind of mixture with the combination. Pineapple, I'm not really getting the smell out of it, but the strongest out of all is the orange. The orange flavor is just coming out real strong from the powder. So gonna get the time to get the scooper out. Ah. Yep, it's down there. Found it. Alright, here we go. There, found the scooper. I'm gonna take the water cap safety off. I usually don't use it. I usually keep it on. Sometimes people take it off. But usually I want to keep it on just in case, because sometimes you might even use it for water bottles. That's what it's intended for this part. This is for like water bottles or things that have caps that you really can't like scoop and then put it on. But yeah, there we go. See the cap off, I mean the water cap off. Alrighty. Got my shaker here once again. Classic dark green and dark colors and green and teal possibly. Alright, got water all filled up. Got a scooper. Get it around that line. Should be right around there. Yep. Here it is. I think that should be good enough. Should be right around there. That's hopefully the camera's focusing, but it should be around that line. That's where you want to go. Alrighty. Here we go. Into the shaker goes. And already, just like already putting it in, and it looks like what it's intended on the picture of the tub. The colors are looking like it's pink. So I'm gonna shake this up. If I really did have stuff to say about it, more about it, I would have talked a lot more while shaking this up. But really, I gave every piece of information, I believe. So I'll cut past to when this thing is done shaking up. Alright guys, so we got this all shooken up right here, ready to go. So let's give this a sniff test into the thing. So let's see if it's less orange, maybe more different flavors smell. So let's see. Okay, there's definitely not an orange smell, unlike in the powder. The powder had more of an orange smell. To me, I think I get more of a pineapple. More of a pineapple and maybe a little bit of melon smell, but I think I mainly smell pineapple. Yeah, I think I smell more of a pineapple smell here. So, as always, came here for the main thing as always, giving it a taste test. So, cheers everyone. Give it a taste. All right. So right away, you do get a kick. Right away, a kick of orange. So orange just kicks it right away. And then midway through, it smooths and it transitions over to a pineapple taste. And then you get just a little bit of melon, just a hint of melon at the very end. You do get it at the very end. So it's a strong kick of orange. It transitions to a smooth pineapple taste, and then at the very end, just a little hint. So it's very, very refreshing. Very refreshing. It's a very tropical tropical taste. Um, as always, this is pretty good. Pretty good. Different. It's different from all the flavors that I have from candies and shit. Way different. I really think, I really do think it's a very good flavor combination between the orange, pineapple, and then the melon. Luckily, it's not overpowering. There's usually all these melon flavors that have been incorporated, or watermelon and all that. It's mainly taken overpowered. It overpowers of all the flavors, but with this one, it's just a very little hint, luckily. But I really do like the transition of the orange going to the pineapple in the very end. Like it says, it's an orange, pineapple, melon, as it states. So yeah, this is really good, refreshing. If I could, I really could compare it to the tropical rain flavor as usual. But this is really good. It's a really good flavor. We have one more taste. Yep. Very good. All right. So that's my taste on it. Final on that. I'll just give it my final right here for how it tastes. As always, strong orange, transitions to pineapple, then you got yourself a little bit of melon action at the very end. So, let's move on to the next part, which is the tier list. We're now going to be transitioning to the tier list now, so transition. So as you can see right here, guys, we have our tier list right here. As always, sometimes these need to be changed. I swear, possibly I am going to change these. Like I said, on my last tier list, I'm going to change the way it looks. Because again, some of these flavors I've not tried in a while, and maybe it deserves a lot of re-rankings and all that. Probably the S tier flavors are definitely staying in that corner. I know some of these A tier corners are definitely going to be moved down. Some of these B tiers are going to move up. And I think the C tier flavors are definitely staying possibly the same, but some will be higher or lower over others. And yeah. So we have XQCs, or I should say just the juice flavor right here. And I'm just going to go over if I prefer them or not, in just in my opinion. But I think it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good for like a good tier standing. So first things first, strawberry slushy. Oh yeah, way over. Strawberry slushy is possibly the worst flavor. And I should probably say another thing too. I don't know if I do have it, but Chug Rug. I forgot about Chug Rug. I don't know if it's in this tier list, but it's definitely over Chug Rug, and I think it's in the D corner, so we'll put that. Over to the boys, I really think that I need to retry that flavor. So again, it's not fair at the same time, but I remember being in that corner, so it's over that. It's definitely over the hydration flavor, definitely over these watermelon mint, and then definitely over Miami Night. Definitely over on these. All these are definitely going over, including Hatsune Miku's flavor. It's definitely going over, and it's definitely going over watermelon limeade. Now, I do think it's way better than Crash Bandicoot's flavor, which was Wumpa Fruit. I do think it's better than that. I think it's better than Shining Splash. Again, it's different. I remember Tiny Tina's flavor being actually pretty good flavor. I really wish it does still have that flavor. Unfortunately, I think it's discontinued. But I do remember enjoying that flavor. But I think I enjoyed the Juice's flavor way more, just because it's so different from the rest. Ocean Potion. Yeah, I think it's over. Unfortunately, I think it's better than Carnage. I think Carnage flavor was amazing during the can flavor. And I think I did try it once. I did try it on the powder, and it was actually really great. But I think it's better. I think it's really better than Carnage, unfortunately. Gummy Shark. I need to try Gummy Shark again. Again, all these I keep saying I need to try all these again. But again, since it's so different from the rest, I think it's over. Maiden's Blood, I have been enjoying that flavor a lot more recently, and I think I'm very low on that flavor. I've been enjoying it a lot more, but it's around that like same area of watermelon type. It's definitely over. Now this is where it goes like, these two are pretty familiar with each other, which is Tropical Rain against the Juice. Now these are two of course tropical flavors, I guess you could say. More of it being Tropical Rain, meaning more of its tropicalness flavor, while the other one's kind of a half tropical flavor. but I really think that it might overtake its place on B. But I'm in that corner where it should be around that A corner. I really think it should be in that A corner. And I think it's gonna go over Mega Man's Red Red Rush. And I think that's gonna be where it's at. Either behind Lingonberry. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I think that's fine right there at the A corner. I think it's right behind Lingonberry, watermelon. I'm not watermelon. Goddamn it. Mango lemonade shock flavor, and of course, I think one of these flavors. I'm gonna put these down. I'm definitely putting this down in the B. Should I say the C tier? I think I'm putting this in the C tier. We're gonna make some changes real quick, guys. I think it's gonna go in the C tier behind over Mega Man. I think that's gonna be where it's at. I'm definitely making my changes on Cherry Pac-Man. I think on that last video, I think I put it way too much in the A tier after considering a lot more. But back to the Juices flavor. I really think it stands its place around the A tier. A lot of differentness, and it just bounces between being a different flavor from all these candy-related flavors. So yeah, that's where I really place it at. The Juices flavor. I think that's where it's going to stand, right behind Lingonberry and Mango Lemonade. Alright, we have now finished with the tier list. It was finalized around the A tier category, and just made one little change with one flavor because I realized it's should have not been as high as I thought it would have been, as it goes down to the C tier, which is Cherry Lollipop Power Pellet. But as always, we're gonna have one more reaction to this. This is gonna be my final score for this one. And usually around the A tiers, it's around the 8 points. I think it's around the 8.9s to 9.5. 9.5 is around there, because anything around 9.6, 9.7, 9.8, 9.9, and then 100, that's the S tier. And then around 9.5 to 8.9, that's around the A tier. So let's give it a taste. One last one, just to give it a final rating. The Juice. As always, it's refreshing. Refreshing as always. Strong orange kick. Soothes into the pineapple, and just that little hint of melon at the end. Yeah. So the Juice's final rating. Originally XQC's collab flavor is going to get a 9 point. I'm gonna give it a 9.1 out of 10. 9.1 out of 10. Pretty high rating for this flavor here. For the Juice, pretty high. And for itself, guys, I think I really recommend giving you guys a try on this one. This is definitely worth a try for being a tropical flavor if you guys enjoyed it. So if you guys do want to get a sample of this flavor, as always, guys, thank you to GameHive. Make sure to check out gamehive.gg. It'll be linked in the description as always, and they sell sample packs for $1.99. I'm really positive that they definitely do have the Juice in stock right now, and they have a bunch of other flavors to check from their site. And use my partner code TECH, all caps, TECH, and you guys can get 10% off your order. And anything over 25 bucks, you get free shipping. That's always a steal. So you guys can snag a lot of flavors, sample flavors, and over $25, it's completely free shipping, and it's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. And it gives you a chance to be like, this is a flavor that I really like. I'm definitely gonna pick up a tub later on in the future, or even like something like, it's not good. Probably not gonna get a tub later on, but GameHive is definitely a place to be, guys. So again, thank you for GameHive as always, and make sure you guys use my partner code TECH, all caps, to get 10% off your order. So that'll be it, guys. That'll be it for today's GFUEL review on the Juice. Really different flavor. Glad to give it another flavor a try, and probably another worthy pickup from that one sale. It was a really great pickup sale. maybe another flavor on the way. Maybe if I can get another tropical flavor and compare more of them, that would be really great. But as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, comment what flavor I should do next. If you guys recommend me to try another flavor you guys want me to try, or just let me know, your honest opinion on this flavor, because as always, lots of people have different opinions. I got my own opinion on this flavor, and I want to hear you guys say what you guys thought. And yeah, that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching. Check out.